Hey friends, I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope you all were able to go to church today or spend time with your families or something that is filling you up. And it's funny, I usually find moments, quiet moments at night right before bed, but today I just really felt led to kind of share a little bit with you about what our message was about at church. And it kind of goes along with what I really had on my heart to kind of think through yesterday. Yesterday, I was really hit with, every year I have these goals. Every year I have resolutions. Every year I get excited. Or even me being this entrepreneur, that ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to start things, start businesses or movements or organize people or, do something to change the world, and just something that I can accomplish. And all of those times that I've started something, I have failed at them. And failure meaning, obviously, I'm here. I'm not doing those things anymore. They haven't continued. They haven't flourished. They haven't, evolved into something greater to where they have changed the world. And you know what? We can argue that maybe in the season that those things were in, I did change the world in that moment. But, all of us have this dream in our hearts of doing something great, of doing something. It's not just me. I know that you do too. I know that each one of us, no matter how introverted we are, no matter how straight-laced and disciplined our lives are, there is a part of us who wants to have an adventure. There's a part of us who wants to go out and do something great. And a lot of us are held back by fear of failure, fear of, being mocked, fear of just the idea of not actually reaching those goals, and or maybe fear that it's just a bad idea in the first place. And so today was a really good message because he talked about failure, and he talked about, that no one likes to fail. We don't like to fail. I don't like to fail. I think the reason why sometimes I am in the place that I am in is because of the fact that, when we have this fear of failing, we either give up or we don't try again. We don't get back up. And he said something really powerful today to me that really got to me. And he said, failing isn't the falling, it's the not getting back up. Failing is the not getting back up. So I'm like, wow, okay. So just because I failed at something or something didn't work the first time, what's holding me back from trying again? And he talked about how we learn more from our failures than we do from our successes. How crazy is that? It's so true. I mean, I feel like we all know this stuff, but to actually stop and think about it and process it and allow it to change our hearts and to change our minds, to really go after something again, maybe after we've failed so many times. He was talking about, oh my gosh, I hope I get this right, but he was talking about how when Thomas Edison was inventing the light bulb, and how there were like 1,000 different tries, or I don't know how many thousands of different tries before he actually found one that worked. And he said, I didn't fail, what was it, 1,000 times or 10,000 times. I just found 10,000 ways that it didn't work. Or I forgot the number, so forgive me. But, it was just such a powerful image, like he in his mind, he didn't fail all those times. He just found ways that it didn't work. And so it just really got me thinking, just because some idea that we have in our past that we tried, maybe that we tried over and over and over and it didn't work, what's to say that today, right now, from all of those failures in your past, the things that we have learned, because we learn more from our failures than our successes, and it's not about all those times that we failed, it's about what we learned in those failures. And what if all those things that we learned in the failures in the last decade and however many years it's been since you've tried, you are now ready and you are now equipped with everything that you need to finally pursue that dream again and do that thing again. It was just such a great thing for me to hear, because I have so many ideas and I have so many things that I want to do, and he said, even just with our ideas, like having a bad idea doesn't mean that we're a failure. It means that it was a bad idea. But what if we fix that idea? What if over time and learning, we actually evolve that idea? And so, I just really believe that God is God uses all of these things to motivate us. Even when we fail at our relationships, even when we fail at, life itself with our kids, whatever, it teaches us and it motivates us to change ourselves, And he says that failure of a dream brings new direction. And so I just hope that this encourages you and to not give up on your dreams, to not give up on the things that you've tried a million times. Because if it's something on your heart, and if you've learned from every single time, maybe next time it's different. Maybe next time, if we just are able to get back up, because that's the thing, is getting back up. God, while you're moving, he kept saying, if you're moving towards the direction of your dreams, God will direct your life. So even if the thing that you had in your mind to accomplish isn't the end result, once you start pursuing that thing, God will direct you in the way that you should go. And so trust that if you just get up and start, whatever that dream is, whatever that goal is, even if it's something like fixing your marriage, fixing your relationship with your kids, a career move, whatever it is, if you just get up and start walking towards it, if you start taking the steps to accomplish that dream, to accomplish that goal, no matter how many times you fail, get back up, because God will direct you if you're moving. He can't direct you if you're not moving. If you're staying still, if you're sitting there and waiting for something to happen, God is not going to move you. He can't move you because you're not moving. He's not going to direct you. So he wants you to just get up and start moving. Get up and start doing something. Go in the direction of your dreams, and God will direct you. And so I'm encouraged today because I am going to do the things that I need to do to go in the direction of my dreams. So if that's the end result, awesome. If it's not the end result, I know and I trust that God will direct me in the way that he wants me to go to accomplish the things he wants me to accomplish. Because at the end of the day, we want to do God's will anyway, right? We want to do what God created us to do. And if we are going to discover that on our journey, because he knows more about us and what we're made to do, because he's the maker, right? Sometimes we don't even know ourselves. We're pulled in so many different directions that we don't know. And so for those of you who don't know what your dreams are, who don't know what you're made for, then just listen to your heart and start doing something. Get in movement. Get up and start going in a direction, and God will direct you in the way that you should go. So trust that, and just trust the fact that once you get up and start going, that it will come, the doors will open, the opportunities will come. You just have to get motivated, get excited, get passionate about your life and about whatever it is that you want to accomplish or the goal that you want to reach, and he will direct your steps. If we make our plans, God will direct our steps. So trust that, know that. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, and remember to dream really big, because if it's not big, then it's not God. So remember to dream God-sized dreams and start moving. That's what I'm going to do. So I hope you guys are with me and we can accomplish great things together. So I hope that encouraged you. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.